Hello, and welcome back to the Conscious Code series on the EmbodyME Podcast. I am your host, Crystal Renae, the soul brand alchemist, and I help conscious digital entrepreneurs infuse their human design and gene keys into their purpose-aligned brand so that they attract their soul-aligned clients on autopilot with passion, confidence, and authenticity, and therefore make the impact that they know they came here to make on a soul level. So if that sounds like it's aligned with you and what you're here to learn about yourself in creating your brand and your business that reflects your purpose, how your soul came here to serve on a higher level, then stay tuned. Now, I do want to apologize because I had some computer issues. I was not able to record or edit any videos, and it really delayed my posting and staying on top of, getting these gate videos out to you guys. And I got a new laptop, so everything's, good to go now. So I will be playing catch up in posting these videos and trying to, get caught up with the actual sun transits, because that was the whole point of these videos. So another announcement that I want to make is that I have opened up the Soul Brand Alchemy program. There's two options. You can either join the course, where it's a self-paced course. You do it on your own. You have lifetime access to all of the training videos and everything that comes along with that course. There's another option to work with me where you have the course, but you also are working with me in a group coaching setting where there's a lot more intimacy, where I'm giving you consistent feedback on the brand that you're creating, your offer that you're creating, the messaging that you're using to attract your soul-aligned audience, all based on your human design and gene keys. So the link is in the show note. Check that out. There are payment options for whichever one of those tiers that you prefer. And I am so looking forward to working with you and creating a brand that actually feels like you on a soul level. So today we are talking about Human Design Gate 2, which I refer to as the Divine Feminine Flow. In Human Design, this gate is called the Gate of Receptivity, the Gate of Direction of Self, or the Gate of Allowing. And it's located in the G center or identity center, going towards the sacral, in the channel of the beat, which is a design of being a keeper of the keys, connected to gate 14. In the gene keys, it's called returning to the one. In the I Ching, it's called the receptive, Bagua pure yin, or earth. And it's in the tropical sign of Taurus, the Vedic sign of Aries, specifically in the Bharani nakshatra. So gate 2 is all about being in tune with and open to the natural flow of the universe. This energy is about the ability to hold space, to receive, and to allow life to unfold organically. It is deeply connected to the feminine principle of receptivity and openness. As a matter of fact, this is the most feminine gene key or gate that there is out there, just as the first gate is the most masculine gene key or gate. So the gate 1 is the creative doing, and the gate 2 is the being, the receptive being, the feminine being. So let's talk about the shadow, which is dislocation, and that involves feeling disconnected or lost, struggling with a sense of direction, and feeling overwhelmed by fear and doubt. Just not knowing which direction to go into. So in the repressive nature, or if you're more of an introverted person, and I do want to make a note here, guys, you can respond both in your repressive nature or your reactive nature, depending on the situation, the circumstances, and the people that you're around. So even if you're an extroverted person, you may respond, depending on the situation, in an introverted or repressive way, or you could be an introverted person and respond in a reactive way, depending on who you're with and the environment that you're in. So I just wanted to clarify that we all can tap into both the repressive and reactive nature, depending on the situation, right? So the repressive nature, or if you're more of an introverted person, this can show up as being or feeling lost. And this refers to a state of feeling disconnected from our true purpose or sense of identity. And when we're in a state of feeling lost, we may feel aimless, uncertain, and lacking in direction. And then in your reactive nature, or if you're more of an extroverted person, this can show up as being regimented. And this refers to the tendency to become overly rigid or structured in order to compensate for feelings of uncertainty or insecurity. When we're in a state of regimentation, we may overly control our environment or our behavior and resist change or spontaneity. So naturally, we're, with the gate 2, it's all about reception, flow, just allowing things to be. So when you're reactive, you're trying to be in control, you're rigid, and you're not allowing things to be exactly what they are. And because of this, you may find it challenging to connect with a clear sense of direction in life. You feel lost and unsure about your path. You might experience indecision and stagnation. You also may be plagued with a fear that humanity will destroy itself, causing anxiety and concern about the future. And this fear can lead to a lack of trust in the world and a sense of helplessness in the face of global challenges. You're also disconnected from nature, and you might feel separate from nature and out of alignment with your true nature because of that. So this disconnection can result in a sense of isolation and a lack of understanding in your place in the natural world. And you have a resistance to receiving support, love, abundance from others. And that leads to self-sufficiency to the point of burnout. You may struggle with self-doubt. You may question your inner guidance and intuition, leading to confusion and uncertainty in the decisions that you make. And you also compromise on your authenticity because you are meant to be so open and receptive. This can lead you to compromise on your true direction and purpose. And you may lack trust in yourself and in life, which can hinder your ability to fully embrace your creative potential and your unique gifts. You may feel overwhelmed in this state. You have a lack of trust in the fact that abundance is available to you. But in your gift, which is orientation, that signifies the ability to align with your true path, have a clear sense of direction, and effectively navigate life's challenges with an understanding of your place in the natural world. So in your gift, it's all about receiving abundance. You have the innate ability to attract abundance into your life, and life's gifts flow effortlessly to you as you remain open and receptive to the abundance that surrounds you, because you are so connected to that feminine energy. And you understand that the direction that you're going, and the direction you're going, and you trust that inner guidance that you receive. Your strong sense of purpose and adaptability leads you to paths that others may not see, and you become a reliable guide for both yourself and those that are seeking your counsel. Gift, where you're open to the abundance of life, you embrace the flow of support, love, and resources that the universe offers you, and you recognize your value and live in a state of gratitude because of that. And you appreciate the beauty and gifts of life, expressing your thankfulness for the experiences and the people that come your way. And this sense of gratitude elevates your energy and attracts even more blessings that come into your life, which create a harmonious cycle of giving and receiving. So as you set intentions to move toward fulfilling your authentic self, you embody complete trust in being the full expression of who you are and your life's purpose. And that actually leads us to the Siddhi, or highest state of frequency, which is unity. And that refers to the enlightened state of recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings, trusting in the abundance of the universe, and surrendering to the unity of spirit. In this state, you're a keeper of wisdoms. Your sense of direction and vision, combined with your natural receptivity, allow you to access higher knowledge. And you become the keeper of valuable insights and wisdom that can guide both yourself and others. You're receptive to everything because you're so open in that feminine state. And because of that, you are very magnetic. You're a magnetic leader, and others are drawn to you due to that magnetic presence and your willingness to walk a path of authenticity. And through your trust in the abundance of life, you actually receive the keys to unlock more doors of opportunity and growth. And you recognize that your life is the canvas and you are the artist, capable of creating a masterpiece that aligns with your purpose and mission. And by surrendering to life's flow and trusting in divine support, which you do in this state of unity, you find solace in knowing that you are always guided and loved. And you embody that balance, the natural balance of the feminine and masculine yin-yang energies within yourself, allowing you to receive and create in harmony. And how you can use this in your business and brand is by helping others tune into their receptivity, tune into their abundance mindset, practice gratitude to help them be in a state of gratitude for the receptivity, and to trust in themselves and to trust in divine timing, and that all things that are meant for them will come to them. The shadow of dislocation, not knowing what direction you're going in life, not feeling connected to anything, just completely lost, to the highest state of unity. So you're completely lost, and then you're one with it all. You recognize the unity between yourself and everything that exists. And you do that through the path of orientation, the gift of orientation, where you recognize, okay, I'm here to receive and to be and to allow things to flow. And I trust that in doing that, all things that are meant for me in unity with me will come to me naturally. And that's all about what receptivity ultimately is. And helping your clients realize that and recognize the balance of the yin and yang in order to bring that into their lives is truly a gift that you can offer in your business. So here are some contemplative questions you can ask yourself if you have this gate active. What does gratitude feel like in my body? What about joy, appreciation, reverence, respect, affirmation, abundance, prosperity, bliss, ecstasy? Because you are so connected to the receptivity of all of these things, tune into how those things feel when you receive them. Do I trust the universe, God, spirit, source, to support me in fulfilling my intentions? And how can I remain receptive to the abundance of life? Beautiful question. And here are some tips that can help you further embrace your shadow of dislocation and embody your gift of orientation and unity. Recognize when you're feeling lost or disconnected. This is a sign that you're in the shadow energy of this gene key, and it's not a failing, it's just a signal that you need to realign. Maintain a connection with nature. Spend time outdoors. Enjoy the simple pleasures of the natural world. It can help you feel connected and oriented in your path. And practice openness of receiving. Whether it's love, help, or resources, allow yourself to be supported by others and the universe. Acceptance is part of the flow of life. And of course, by all means, gratitude. Gratitude for everything. So that is gate 2, the divine feminine flow, the most feminine gate of them all about being receptive to life, trusting that all things that are meant for you will come to you in divine timing, and authentically being exactly who you are and knowing that everything that is meant for you will come to you. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next gate video. I can't say when the sun transits into the next gate because I kind of fell behind on that, but I love you guys and I'll see you there.